appreciate you all. It's an amazing moment right now. I hope everything is fine. I'm on here today with another topic. It's an amazing moment right now. Yeah. So, yes, we are talking about something powerful today that is going to really help you so much in your life. Okay. Um, this work is a soul contract that we are responding to. So, I'm so much glad to be here to also share my truth. Okay, it's very very important. This is what I was made for at this point. So we are also doing it in honesty and genuinely. Okay, yes, we are living as no one is after us. Okay, that is the living. I want to take this time to appreciate you all for this time. Okay, let's do the needful. Let's maintain the vibration too. Yes, it's a high vibration now, and it's an amazing moment. Okay, so let's make it happen right now. Those who don't like to respect themselves too, I'm ready. If you don't respect yourself, I'll also come for you. Don't worry. Right? There are some people, they don't just respect themselves. Okay, and it's all part. The journey of picking flowers and many, many more is going to help you so much not to be under pressure in life. Okay, because responsibility has taught me a lot of things, right? I appreciate my evolved self. Okay, my evolved self doesn't see the people. Okay, my evolved self doesn't give a fuck about things. Okay, but I'm good. That one, nobody is going to confirm that I'm a very good person. I know I have lots of love to give, lots of love to share. But first of all, I need to experience the most of it. Okay, yeah. But even in as much as I'm doing that, I'm still giving out love. I'm a good person, and nothing is going to stop that. Right? You have to affirm your own goodness. Okay, because there are many things and many steps you took. An evil person can't take it. There are some particular steps, there are some steps that you took, some decisions that you took. Trust me, it's also a confirmation that you are a good person. And how do you know that you're a good person? You have to look at yourself. Self without anything. You realize that we were made in love, with love, true love. In love, we are love. Okay, that has been the natural beginning of man, right? Love beginning, love ending, right? It is very beautiful and it's good. Okay, you look at yourself. Your empathy is great. Okay, your empathy is great. That is it. Today I was sitting down reminiscing and then also thinking a lot. Okay, the life that we are living, there is a sure possible settlement. Okay, and right now, shockingly, it's sad. Okay, that if you are looking for an a place to ground, now it becomes very critical to look at because of the state of the people. Okay, when I started this journey of delving into speaking a lot, even when it has to do with my experiences, the things I've been through, situations, my truth cuts across all these reality. Okay, now beginning to share my reality, reinstalling the confidence, okay, in the people who are ready for this change. Okay, there has been lots of things, okay, that I have also seen. Okay, some that looks like an attack, some that looks like we don't need you here, some that looks like maybe a snitching, some that looks like a certain how do I put it, a certain gossip that is going on at a distance, all on you. Okay, but I feel in my soul that this work that I'm doing, I am not even here to tell you that hey, I am good, I am this. The work that we are doing is vibrating, is talking to you, right? It is not something that we are doing to destroy. It's not a destructive work. It's not an exploitation. It's not an embezzlement, right? This evening, dear, English is not going to be my problem. No. This evening, English won't be my problem because English is the problem, right? Come on, I can use many more words. Okay, the people are rather seeking to make sure that maybe you get frustrated, and sometimes they want to attack you from the past. Okay, the past. Okay, the traumatic experiences that you've had in the past. Sometimes these sort of attacks, okay, come from that, and all these things are being done to make sure that maybe you see yourself more lesser. Okay, or that's one way they think they can do to maybe keep you not doing these things. But trust me, I said the evolution that has happened to me is very unapologetic, doesn't really give a fuck. Okay, because we came to realize that the things that they actually want you to fear is not there. It is not it's nothing. Okay, to even look at. Okay, on giving not giving a fuck is something that is really helping me more. Okay, and it has shifted me into something more powerful. I appreciate the new me that is very responsible, that is very solo. Okay, trust me when I say solo, it is not something that is even new. Okay, my life has been more of that. My strength is in that. I get more strength in that. Okay, I need solo because first of all, I am not a person that believes in socialization. Okay, right? Listen, I have a child here, and she isn't a socializing type, and I'm going to maintain that nobody is born social to be social. It's the programming that gives the people that. First of all, your baby in tender months is looking up to you. There isn't any socialization, okay, of this sort. Okay, it is very important. You should create an environment that the child is growing, seeing I, okay, it's not you rather helping your child to be distracted more, right? Because you want to do something, because you feel you want to do something, or you feel you have a job or something, you take your child, or you let your child go out there to socialize, okay, through schooling, through services and a whole lot of things. Then they become fucked up, okay? Because what is there to socialize? Nothing. So rather teach your children to be more independent, and that is the preparation now, right? The next level is something I'm really ready for. And the story is a Nana Kwame story. And this story, I know, is going to inspire many people too. In fact, one of the most inspiration as to why I am unapologetic and will never be that is also on the fact that I am in this new experience. There is a lot of motivation, okay? And once your heart is opened, you realize that there is a nullification of this low vibration energy. It doesn't even get to you, okay? So it's too late. It is on, right? It is on. The things that they thought we will be scared about, and then out of that we come to them as maybe slaves, that thing we have seen that it doesn't exist. Vulnerability, insecurity creates the urge to socialize or connect with people unnecessarily. One thing that really helped me so much was a phase of my life where I went into nothingness, okay? It really helped me, and I encourage every soul to go into nothingness. I did it, and it was so much powerful. Okay, so then what did I do? I told myself one time when I was living in the capital city that, listen, I accept everything, okay? I've been having issues with my life, okay? Socialization thing isn't working, because here is the case: socialization is going to happen in the workspace, a certain socialization. The matrix creators rely a lot on socialization to gather data and information, okay, of the people. People don't know that the concept of socialization is to gather data. It began physical, it went virtual. But one thing about you, the awakened soul, is that you are not helpless, okay? So whether they got that data or quantum what about you, at the end you have resourced life. You've went back into default, okay? So no matter how bad, you see, this data is going to be gathered, and it is really going to be effective because the people are still relying, most of them are relying so fully on the system, okay? So the essence of socialization is to gather data and information from the people. The people that are playing the social circles are the agents, okay? You were once performing the script of an agent, okay? So socials is not going to do you any good. So I am that person that, trust me, the only friendships that I I'm trying to still recognize are the childhood friendship. I'm considering that one because childhood friendships that I had, it had some naturality, okay, and I see that because it was life before the hustle. We made friends because we really wanted to play. We really wanted to. There wasn't any sort of severe competition. Okay, we were. I don't know for now. Okay, but my childhood was more into a certain adventure. Okay, we all team up and we try to make some cars out of tins. We also go into the bush to find some wild fruits. These important parts make that childhood experience quite of a natural. So I recognize that. And then also how some friendships became during a point in childhood, I recognize that. But before, that's before the hustle. But when it got to that point where you were branching into the hustle, the competition, the work, the everything, now this reality or this realness faded away. So these friends that you are having in your maybe late teens into your whatever, they are mostly fake. Okay, they are mostly fake because this friendship was attracted in a competitive world. So in any in if there is a little shift problems, okay, and the problem is that one person would actually, out of a certain selfishness and ego, would want to have more or would want to control, okay, because as the person is growing, the person is seeking to, you know, build ego, and in the ego too, you can do anything for that building, especially if you are totally gone low and there is nothing that can be done about the situation, as you are seeing in these times, right? So when I decided to move from the capital city to a place that is a little off grid, right? That was a little off grid. That steps that I took was a very, very, I didn't even know it was so much powerful. It was so powerful than I thought. Because at that moment, I was on a pace. I was on an observation. Though I wasn't healed though, but there was a little peace of mind and hope that I could build on. You see, there was a certain anxiety was no more, because I realized that socials too are creating lots of anxiety and depression. It is your internal state that is bringing all these things. So the chaos inside is also bringing the socials that are going to help you become more depressed, right? Help you to become more depressed, anxious, and a whole lot. So the need for me, and also a certain competitive kind of world, okay? Because trust me, if you live in a reality where it's like Monday, the people are so busy, like robots, going to bang, 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 bang. They are going to, if your roots are not strong, okay, it can affect you so much. And even that tension started when you were going to school, because on your way to school in the bus you are with the workers, and the pressure with them, they release it, okay, and you are a child, you absorb it, right? In the bus, the way they do, so strict, as you are in their midst and you are watching them, the way they are so robotic, their empathy at that time is not even there. right? They are all on a spree. Kika, 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 kika. So as a child, insecurities even begin from there. And also, what is going to happen in the school, right? You are with a strict kind of teacher, a robotic teacher, a teacher that because of certain profession, that is not even fetching him anything. He has taken it personal and he just want to appear so much strict and fearful. Whipping you, beating you, right? They are preparing you. They are making you, and the things they are beating you about is to render you not confident, okay, for life. So that's why you are even seeing a world where a fellow person feels like he can bully a vulnerable person. Okay, so now the person can hold a cane and then start shipping maybe his woman or his fellow brother who is vulnerable. Okay, so let's say the person out of vulnerability and hunger maybe plucked some of your fruit. Okay, then you take cane, you see that thing, then people around, okay, are watching and a whole lot. So you should know we came from a point. There is a point humanity is evolving from, and there is also a point of devolution. There is a place where men are coming from. That's the place that we are looking at. You get the formula? So all these experiences was not okay for your sanity as a child growing up, and this is why many things have happened to you, right? Very depressive to a point that maybe you would want to say that, oh, uh, 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 why did I even came here? Why did I even came on this place? And sometimes if you are also coming from the religious reality, I don't believe in God. God is, what is God? Oh my God, if God is real, why are these things happening? It's childhood trauma. It's childhood. If you were born in a certain tranquility, you wouldn't grow up questioning things like this. My child is not going to question things like this. Trust me. Yes, the power of a man also is to make the things that he say will happen. Mm-hmm. You believe that somebody said, let there be light, and light came. It's a man. Men are sitting down to plan how to control this world. They didn't just say it. They sat down and they planned, and now there are people living in it. That is also the power of a man. So if you are having the right men, they are going to use their power to make this world very healthy and beautiful. So I've just broken the defy the odds and then those kind of thing that you are a man, you can't take care of your child. I've dissolved it. Now men have created judgment, have created something. Okay? So now if the men are not reaching there, then there will be a problem, because they should reach there. I'm far gone. It's no ego, I'm far gone. So where I've reached, I don't think much, because I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I am doing the right thing. In my soul, intuitions are powerfully working. And to me, this is how I deem spirituality. This is an Nana Kwame story. And it's a very powerful moment right now. The journey of picking flowers and more is going to really help you so much. Release many tension out of you. And it's also to assure you that you are not alone wherever you find yourself. You will release lots of tension out of this live stream. I was made for this. I do it effortlessly. Now, this is what I've been doing. I've been reading comments, and trust me, bring the comments, okay? I'll respond as many as I can. Yes, I was really made for this. I am God of the Waves. If this is your first time watching me, I am Nana Kwame Ocho, God of the Waves. I speak my truth. I encourage people into their own truth, and it's a very beautiful moment. And then there was light. Okay, yes, I'm reading comments now. Love wins. I hope everything is fine. You said you were traveling. Is everything okay with you? I appreciate you so much for your support. You purchased one of the necklaces, and I really deem that um, I appreciate that. And to all those who are also um, one way or the other supporting me, they've seen me and they are doing their effort to make sure that I am supported in a way. I really appreciate that. Okay, most of my live streams have become possible because of you all. Okay, I think I don't even need to see you all join here before I come to tell you how appreciated I am. Okay, I will try and get some of the names. Okay, and then I will personally appreciate you so much, and you'll be bookmarked in my reality. Okay, that is what I do. Okay, so right now the new contacts I am establishing are contacts of people that have naturally seen what you are doing. Okay, this is not about sending message and me not minding you. Trust me, I return every call. Okay, I return every call. The call that comes, I return it, unless maybe it skips me or I get more offline and doing something. That one maybe it might skip me, but I return all the calls that will come, right? And I'm free. Yeah, so love wins. And then there was light is something that is um connected to the beginning of the live stream. Okay, I switched off there's a light that I use. I switched it off and I switched it back on. Okay, because I forgot I needed to adjust behind. Okay, all right, I appreciate you. Yes, high vibration, sending love to all here. Yes, Kel Storm, I appreciate you so much. Malik, Doctor, is it DR or Doctor or whatever? Imran, yeah, how are you too? Okay, I appreciate you. Monica, yes, high vibration, I appreciate you so much. Is it Doreen or Corinne? There is a biscuit that's called that, a glutinous biscuit. That biscuit is a bomb. It's called Corinne biscuit. Corinne. Yeah, I think it's yeah, a dry biscuit. I don't know who did that biscuit. It has been there for a long time. When you eat much of it, there is a constipation for you. There is a gut problem for you. Corinne biscuit. What's the common name given to that biscuit? I've forgotten. Oh. They normally take it to the boarding schools here because I think it makes them full, very junk. Okay. So yes, high vibration session. How are you doing? I hope everything is fine. Corin. Yes. Maria Mashal, Nana, my favorite. Yes. I appreciate that. Okay. For me to be your favorite, it's amazing. I was made for this. Come on, I was made for that. Latoya Lewis, I appreciate you so much. Yes, grand evening. Yes, nice to see your live. Sending high vibration from in the Caribbean of Trinidad and Tobago. I appreciate you so much. I really appreciate you so much. Okay, yes. English is the problem. English, Nadia, some also. But I was someone that was good with the English when I was in school. I was good with, especially when it has to do with the essay writings, and then because I like to read story books and a whole lot, so it really helped me so much. Story books, and then I used to go to the libraries to learn about the countries and a whole lot. So English, I'm not going to speak it maybe perfectly, but if you observe how I talk to you, realize that now this guy, he took English very serious. So English is the problem, but today it won't be the problem. It won't be the problem at all. Yes. Obatala actors. I see. Kɔfo yi na ɔmo te ase paa. Di a ɔmo yɛ sɔ sɛ ɔmo te ase. The exploration and shared obstacles. Exploring world with DM. Hello everyone from a Spanish YouTuber. Oh, okay. So I hope everything is fine. Okay. Heat Nanama TV. I see. Eja deɛ ebi wɔ mu paa wɔ Airtel so. Yes. Eja deɛ ebi wɔ mu heat. Yes. A whole lot. Bridget Ibinovia. Yeah. Grand Rising. It's evening here. Yes. Okay. I've read most of the comments and I think I'll be continuing. Okay. Rose Go 2200 to be in your presence. Great teacher. I appreciate. It's a privilege, right? Nana Esiedua, are you dying from cancer? Yes. So because you and I know, you know what we have done. Okay. So yes, please can I have your number? Yes, you can have it. Go to my YouTube description and then shoot me an email. Okay. So Nadia, yes, you and I, what we have been doing. I live in your body. We are not separate. Okay. So it means that you have to deal with that cancer. That is inside you, so that it will be free. Because if your cancer doesn't go, mine wouldn't go. Right? Your English is really quite good and I can understand your English. Your language is quite fascinating. I appreciate you so much. Yes, I'm trying my best because now English is that to me I deem English as a low vibration because it's serious. Okay, so as a spirit person, I'm using it that same low vibration to communicate to the populace. Okay. Because I think that language is going much far. Okay. And then I also tend to blend my tree too. Okay. But because I'm not even, trust me, I said something that I'm not a local person. Okay. Because these localities I don't like it. Okay. So my own people, I don't really see them much. Okay. So I think I'm very comfortable with the English. Okay. It's very good. Powerful. Do you think ego is innately a bad thing? Ego is with you. Okay. As long as we want to have, okay, okay, ego is there, but the thing is you have to put your ego in the position that it has to be. Your heart should be in charge. Okay. So ego is needed for defense. Okay. That everything is playing a role. So ego is needed for defense. Okay, defense. Okay. Anything that is coming to oppress you, your ego is needed to build that. You need the ego to build that wall or to mark your boundary. Okay. To get your boundary. Okay. And even the boundary of others. You make sure that ego should help you also not go into the boundary. Actually, ego means trusting in your own strength more than anything, depending on your own strength. Okay, that is ego. Depending for the ability to depend in yourself is a healthy ego at work. Okay, so ego is not a bad thing. You have to put him. He's very stubborn, especially if you are disconnected. Okay, he can be very stubborn. Okay, in your life, and it can lead you to destruction in life, right? Yes, yes. I appreciate everybody. We are speaking on the journey of picking flowers, okay? Um, yes, yes. And then also, I'll be reading more of the comments. I today, I'm going to do that, okay? Yes. Yes. Um, and then also, if I will, let me put that one aside. This journey that we are having right now is a journey that should be taken in a relaxed mood, okay? You are not in a hurry, okay? You are not in any competition, okay? You are not even here to prove to the world that you lived long. That is not even the aim. When you come on here, there is a certain view, which is, oh, he is 95 years. Ah, God has blessed him. God is with him. Oh, wow. He is, no, 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 no. Age, I told you about age. I told you that age is part of the plan, okay? That moment when you are celebrating birthdays and reminding yourself is also a form of anxiety, okay? So it's like, hey, so one day I will grow, and I will grow old, and this and this and that, right? They have that kind of thing, okay? That out of age is going to put you in that, okay? When you sleep in the night, okay, instead of you to be strong, or instead of you to be restored during the night, your night is bruised, okay? Your night is bruised. The moonlight effect bruises you, okay, making you age and making you old. So age means a certain weakness, okay? But there are some people also, they have lived nicely, and they didn't look like they were weak or whatever. They were walking, everything was fine. Most of these people were present. They didn't even think they were living in wisdom. Okay? Listen, it's time that people will have to come out from this whole numbers thing, okay? I told you about numerology, that it's also a men's spell to keep you trapped in the numbers, where you become insatiable, you become manipulative. Okay? So if I'm defining life, I want you to understand that life is really seen without the numbers, okay? You are not even in the numbers. It's like the life that you are living. Hey, it's 11. Wait, hey, it's this. No. Right now, I don't know. I feel very old in my soul, okay? I feel very old in my soul now. That is the feeling. I feel old in my soul, rather, okay? So I don't rush, okay? If you are an old soul, you realize that you are not even rushing, okay? The day is for an experience. The day should be natural. It should be diverse. It should be of variety. Variety days. Okay? You are so presently present for the beautiful things that is coming. You are not rushing. You are not on a certain rush. You are not on a certain competition. You are not, and this is what is going to make you healthier and stronger. Sicknesses and diseases are coming from rushing, from the rush, from the stress, from the tension, from the pressure. But I said life is a journey of picking flowers. if you are picking flowers, you take your time. Life, the earth is a garden for you to pick the flowers. Relax and pick them. When you are picking flowers in the garden, you are not in a hurry because you are looking for the beautiful ones, the more beautiful ones, the attractive ones, to pick them. With your basket, don't forget your basket is with you. Your basket that you are using to pick the flowers are with you. In the day, come out of the time. It will be so powerful. What is aging you is the fact that you are checking time. If you are checking time means you are under pressure. Anyone is like checking time. I can be there the whole day. It's when I'm maybe taking something and maybe I see like 11, maybe 11:1 or 1:1. That's what maybe I'll be seeing then. I get a grounding. But it's not like, hey, what's the time? Hey, it's getting to a no. I've thrown that thing away. It's rubbish. It's rubbish. It is survival that makes you that. It's rubbish. And my journey and where I'm going in life says I should throw all of them away and enjoy life. So I've started that thing now. Right now, I call my chapter still rehearsing for the great moment, okay? Rehearsals for the great moments. And trust me, the rehearsals are fine. The musicians, before they go on the big stage or to have the big experience, they rehearse, okay? They rehearse. So they rehearse. So in the rehearsals, they can rehearse with the choreographers, they rehearse with the band so that they will know whatever they are going to do at every point, right? They deeply rehearse, okay? So I am also in that chapter of rehearsals. Rehearsing into the great moment. So in the rehearsals, I have to I don't even have clock or whatever. I don't fancy them. I don't even fancy the clock, because why do they have to put the clock on the wall? To still keep you manipulated. So you are surely going to chance your eyes on it, okay? It's all part of the programming, okay? So listen, I don't know where you are going, okay? But the universal truth is that good things are never going to come to those who are under pressure or rushing in life, right? I told you that to attract things, you don't need ring, right? You don't need ring to attract. Sometimes I will be there, right? And then sometimes I just get help, and it's not even from friends, from a stranger that I don't even know anyway. Oh, if a Christian, somebody somewhere was getting this kind of experience, the person will surely take that religion thing very serious. So, because the person will be like, hey, the God that I serve there, hey, sometimes I'm there and somebody sends me money out of the blues. I receive. Unless I don't say I don't want this, the moment I say it, I just get it. Somebody even came to dash me this. Somebody even came to dash me. This reality, I'm living in that experience. So for them, this whole godliness thing is in the fact that someone dashed me this, someone gave me this, someone. No. When you stay real and authentic to yourself, okay, you get natural support. You don't force it. yes, I'm telling you. The universe has shown me that side too. Yes. That when you stay natural, when you stay real, natural, not in any competition, that's where good things are going to come to you. It's a journey of picking flowers. Flower picking. Instead of competing with them, go and pick the flowers. Don't wake up with the alarm. It's not good. Don't wake up with the alarm. Burn the clock. Because if I'm with somebody and the person is checking time, small time, the person is checking time, you are spoiling my rehearsals. I'm glad that I don't really make friends. I don't make friends. I don't like socialization. Trust me. I prefer independence. And this is what I'm passing on. Because once I have a child, then my gene has, I've used my gene to create, okay? My genie to create, okay? Right? I am the God. I am everything, okay? I have used the genie energy, okay, to create. So, at this point, there is a more conscious work that is needed. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he grows, he's not going to depart from it, okay? So that word depart there is more deeper than what you are thinking, okay? So the thing is that train up a child in the way he should go, so that even when he loses his way, right, the things that you gave to her or him in their childhood is going to bring her back as she learns lessons. And the spiritual protection that people are talking about is not in ring. Spiritual protection is received during childhood. If your parents give you a complete childhood experience that you need, you are not going to wander in life. You are not going to wander about in life. So train up a child in the way you should go, and when he grows, he's not going to depart from it. Doesn't mean that maybe you are going to have a perfect something. No. Even if it is turning out that now the child is not really responding, or she has gone to the lowest point, okay, or the lowest vibration, he or she is going to find his way back home, because he will learn lessons and the karma. He will learn the lessons and face the karmas. Okay? Yes. So you are going to do your part, right? By making sure that you instill the culture, and it's the work of the man. It's the work of the man who went for the child to make sure that he is consciously helping the child and making sure that the child reaches consciousness. Because if you are in this earth, then it means that you are also living from you are having a physical experience. So it is needed for you to have a certain physical backing. Physical backing is important. In fact, when you land on here, your parents shouldn't teach you spirituality. They should teach you physicality. They should be the physical backing, right? But have you seen that parents have gone the other side? They feel they are in a certain spiritual upbringing with their children. Oh, I take her to the Sunday school. I make sure we pray before we sleep. We do fellowship in the rising. Listen, upon all that you did, your daughter is still fucked up. Your sons are fucking up. You started with fellowship with them. This is not it. They train up a child in the way he should go. It's not about the Bible or religion or whatever. I told you that the Bible is here to expose a lot of things to you. You need to culture your child in responsibility as the child is growing up. The child should solve problems. I posted a video today telling people about the karmic responsibilities, right? Because having a child is karmic, okay? Karma is not bad. Karma is simply lessons, okay? Karma simply means that you have the room, more room for lessons, okay? You are telling the universe that you have more room to learn. You have more room for the lessons, okay? Yes. So you going for the child is a covenant. If you don't know, it's a covenant with the universe. Whether you have a low child or the high child, your state has brought you that. Your state has brought you that. As to the state, whether you have it, is bringing you the child. It's in your responsibility once you have created that. Okay? Yes. So as somebody who is even ready to raise a child, or who is raising a child, what do you need to know? That you need to relax. Because what they even told you about parenting or child upbringing is not it. The universe is telling you more, that you don't need money to raise a child, you need responsibility to raise a child. The conversation of the people here, many people, the conversation that you see here is that it's like, before you will bring a child, then make sure you are financially stable. Okay, it is going to make sense because you are buying, you depend on the market. But the universal truth is that it is not money that is needed. The cat didn't need money to raise the child. Dog didn't need money, right? The jaguars and the animals that you see out there in nature, they didn't need money. They needed a certain responsibility to ensure that they are okay. The eagle didn't need money. The birds didn't need money. They were responsible. They have to go into the forest to find the food, because they know it's coming. Okay, any bird that fails to do that, the bird is going to reincarnate. The bird is going to reincarnate more. So the birds, they do it. They try. You see them trying their best. They go for worms, as many as they can, and they give it to them. Right? Nature has a lot to teach us through many things. So they are telling you, the animals in nature are telling you to be responsible in life. Okay? So then, that is why I am creating a bigger picture on my platform. Okay? The bigger picture is food. Okay? The bigger picture is food responsibility. The bigger picture is land, food, and skills. Okay? Land, food, and skills. That's the bigger picture. When you live on the land, you live in security. When you live on the land freely, you live in security freely. And people are already living their life. There are people that are living life on the land with their family, and they are okay. Right? So what is the universe telling me? You need, from now till a certain time, you need, this is your grace period to refix many things, so that your child is going to have a solid, secure grounds to be more independent. Are you getting it? You need that. You need to come to realize a lot of things that is going to help you in this journey of picking flowers. So you are going to move from the relaxed zone, from the relaxed perspective, from the relaxed point of view. You have to relax. In being responsible, you have to take your your time and being patient. So right now, the thing is that this reality of mine is making me more feel is making me feel more old in soul. Okay, it is activating the mother side of me also. So I said the man needs the child. The child is the lesson of the man. The man needs, right? The man needs to take it upon himself to be presently there. To be presently there. So if you are a man and you are watching me right now, right, I know this internet space is wide and the influence is there. If you are a man and you have created children, okay, you have called for children and you are living somewhere, you've run away and you are living somewhere, whatever, it's time for you to go back as early as possible to continue from where you resumed. At least it is going to help you, because you are not going to have spirituality out of responsibility. Outside of responsibility, there is no spirituality. I told you that spirituality is physical. It's very physical. It's physical. All right. I appreciate you all for this time, for this moment. You are not going to be in a pressure or in a hurry. Right? You are not going to live in any pressure frequency after this video. You will begin to appreciate the little things that you are doing for yourself. And the ones that need more expansion, you are going to expand it. You are going to cater for yourself, and you are going to do that. You are going to create it. The bigger picture of Nana Kwame is to live in abundance, okay? Is to live in an abundance that I created, okay? And it's sad, okay? I got an email from one of from a consistent follower, subscriber on this platform, okay, and the email got me very emotional, okay. I really felt emotional, okay. I really became so emotional, okay. And it was on the fact that she has been here and there and here and there, okay, living in the tents, okay, and going here, grounding here, living, like literally living on the streets, okay. And then she was sharing the sentiment of how it's becoming hard, especially for where she is, okay. And then most of the times, the weather, this whole winter thing, okay, is to frustrate your a certain independent living, okay. Yeah, so you are not going to feel okay and safe in the cold. I told you the winter is not, it's not actually for your grounding, okay. You were made of the sun, you are a sun being, okay. Yeah. A time came that the sun was everywhere, but you see, a lot has happened, okay. So that side is also another thing. I got emotional, okay. So I was telling the person that sometimes I wish that I have enough many lands, okay, to also, help people like what came to me. But here is the case where I'm coming from too. It's sad here. I don't have family that I can say that um, this is the land, right? Okay, and then also this place is highly capitalized when it comes to land. So somebody that is going with a project of 250 coconuts, just wanting to plant it anywhere, now it looks like you have to buy the land. The people are not with you. Okay, yes. So it is also severe here. However, um, I told a person that if you can come to Ghana or something, it will be fine. Because the reason why I'm saying that is it's highly capitalized, but it wouldn't be compared to the pure Western place, okay, where it's 100% government, okay. This place is not 100% government, okay, which means that there is also a family level of control. So there are some particular family that you can maybe buy the land from or get land from and live there. It's simple, okay. So I think it's much more loosed here than the pure Western place. So I really felt emotional with that, and I told the person what I can also do, okay. So if the person is ready to live and live in peace and not moving here and there, I think it's fine, okay. It's fine with that. And you see, one thing that people should know is that, see, the true life is the life that you are living outside, okay, not really in a clumsy, socialized, simulated place, but a place that is quite off the normal scene and very natural, okay. That is the true life. That is the pure life that one can ever have, okay. It's very important. So what when I saw the message, I was really feeling bad. That time will come, okay. That there will be enough lands that I can also help people, okay, with that, okay. I told you about my presidency, okay. My presidency will see to it that people will stop selling lands. Will see to it that churches are burnt, religious grounds are burnt, voodoo places are burnt, destroyed, taken. Hey, these people, they won't like me, okay. But that is it. The most important thing is the land, okay. So I'm on my journey, and I know that is why I'm also doing a lot of work, okay. I'm doing lots of spiritual work, right? Rituals, okay, a lot of things that I'm doing. So let's be patient, okay? This time is going to come where it's going to happen. Let's stay natural as much as we can, okay? Yes. So yeah, what is happening is that your basic reality, they want to deprive you of that, okay? So that you will be going into insecurities with your family, okay? And the more the insecurity, the more the trauma, okay? The more the trauma, the more the insecurity. It's hand in hand like that, okay? Yeah. So wherever you find yourself and whatever you might be going through, just be patient, okay? The most important thing in life is life. You need to pick the flowers in your time, okay? So your basket, don't forget the basket, okay? Don't forget the basket, okay? And you are not even late, okay? You are not late in the garden because you live inside. The earth is a garden. Where are you running to? Where are you in a pressure to? Are you robbing yourself of the natural life? Right? Then you are going to get to a certain point where they say you are on pension, because at that moment you are useless and they can't get anything out of you, because this whole matrix is also narcissistic in its content. And what it is seeking to do is that it is seeking to milk your fresh blood, okay? The young are the focus, okay? The youth are the focus, okay? They need the youth to build. The youth, if you are in that pension mood, it means you are useless. They are done with you. They are done with you. The matrix is feeding much on the reincarnation, because once you are on pension like that, because you've served, some people be like, I've served 42 years in the government. I've served. It's not an achievement. You are a reincarnated product. You will be reincarnated again. Because that place that you have reached, that you have aged, is too late. If you are going to be reincarnated, it will be the quality of life you lived at the early point. That's why they seek to fuck up your childhood so much that you effortlessly play the role. See, before I came on this live stream, there is this pastor I know in person. That now this pastor has become more cunning, more ego. You see it all over the person. That the person is feeding greatly from the sexual energy of the women, and using that energy channeling to manipulate. Are you getting it? Now, when I saw that person, sometimes when I see them like that, my heart is like digging. Because it's serious. And looking at the karmas they are heaping upon themselves as men is serious. Now, when I was looking at the person, you could see an alien in the person. Okay? And now, the person is off. The person has become so artificial. But to the person, he is living a good life. Oh. Once he's in a car, he's in this and manipulating and using some schemes to get the people, knowing for sure, knowing deep within that this thing is not of the heart, but something that the person is using. A young guy. You see, I have come from a religious timeline where I've served in many churches, right? So I know most of these people. So you realize that, in fact, these people, they are gone. And it is so severe that they rather think that you are gone. But they are gone. They are truly gone. They begin projecting that thing on you. But they are that thing they are projecting on you. They projected that thing first. They projected that. When I saw that guy, I was like, no, 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 no. The person is so of nothing, no nature, nothing. This is the severity. How severe. You could see that the person is on an agenda. Wahyehyɛ adwuma na wɔyɛ. They like the drama. The ego, the fame, yes. They are there. And we are here. I've done a lot of service in those areas before. And the universe was giving me these experiences, helping me a lot with these things. It really helped me so much. It is now that I've come to understand all these things, why I was here, I went here, this, that, here, there. It's so nice. I appreciate every experience. Though traumatic, but it all makes sense, okay? Yeah. So I'm living from the relaxed zone, knowing the state of the people. So much relaxed, so much not in a hurry. And in fact, at this chapter of my life, I also call it the smooth grounding, okay? The smooth, easy grounding, okay? I'm enjoying life. Good things come to me. I am living in charge of my reality. I'm living the life, right? Knowing, when you live the life, knowing you are in charge and you are responsible makes you more responsible, makes you wanting to be more responsible, makes you wanting to do more. I said it's not even about the numbers or the age or whatever, right? No, 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 no. It is about the time, the investment, the quality. Right? You from the religious grounds, these your ascended masters, Jesus, Muhammad, you realize that their ages were not that enhanced in the numbers. 33, 30 this, right? But you are even seeing a certain quality of life, meaning they were living and they were in charge. They knew their truth and they were making it the order for people to follow. So for such a person, the person was interpreting the universe, telling you a lot. That is in how you view the life and how you are going about it. They told you that. That was the bigger picture they gave you. The bigger picture was not to be called a Christian or a Muslim or whatever. The bigger picture was to look at this consciousness and then also shift into your own consciousness. Okay? Because we all have our individual consciousness to live in. So all these people that came, your Jesus, your Muhammad, they were telling you to shift in your consciousness and trust your intuition. But you said no. No. You said no. I go follow everywhere you go. I go follow everywhere you go. And this, you now, there is a matrix you have found yourself in. They've used these concepts, contents, theology to trap your soul in a certain box, right? It's a serious thing. When I saw that pastor, so-called, I felt so bad. And they don't even know what is coming. It's sad. Far gone. And it's serious. The quality of life is the most important thing. The quality of life. They told you good name is better than riches. Good name is better than riches. Because good name is coming with riches. Good name is coming with abundance. A good name is a name that was authentic to itself. Nana Kwame Oche is a good name. A good name also means a good investment. It means investment. How you invested in your life. Because you are the light of the world. Right? You are not living your life to please anybody. However, people are going to be pleased by the fact that you have pleased your soul. So, good name is better than riches means that a life that is invested, right, is better than a life that you were living just for the money, for the this. At that point, you can even do evil. Because if you are living for the riches, then you can do evil out of evil. But good name is an attraction. Good name attracts riches. It's a self-investment. It also means self-development, being a priority. Are you getting the formula? Are you getting the formula? Staying real and authentic to yourself outside competition. Right? Outside competition. Are you getting it? You are not living in the competition. You are living outside the competition. When you come on here, the people are also trapped in a competitive consciousness, competitive frequency. Right? Competitive frequency. And even in this reality that I'm speaking my truth, living my life, there are some people that are sending competition energy to me. But because I am more solo and connected, I rubbish it away. Some people trying to use some words to punch your ego, okay? They are trying to, they don't want to mention your name, but they are trying to say some things because they've already seen your impact. And we know how impactful we have become, right? We know, we are aware of that. the impact and the influence. Because when I dropped the first wave telling you people that the creator is a woman, it was an impact that hit the ground very well. And I'm glad about that message. It really went far enough to change the minds of people. Right? I was able to attract millions of views and still counting out of that thing. And that is what they need to hear actually. It was an impact even in my region and in my country. So I saw some energies coming in the form of, trying to, in a way, throw some shade here and there. But I alchemized all into money. That's what I do. Okay? I have learned a lot of things that this negative energy they send, you turn all of them into money. Okay? You turn all of them into money. You turn all of them into money. You turn all of them into money. And I keep doing that. Right? Yes. You turn all of them into money. You turn all of them into money. If you get to know that secret, it will help you. Because you know how impactful you are. It takes a certain degree of soul witchcraft. Anyone who can talk, can communicate, can flow for people to get it and be free is a witch of the soul. I told you I'm a witch of the soul, and you thought I was lying. You thought witchcraft means coming here to take some cards and then maybe do some makeup that is making me look like something. And then I will do my eyes like that, and then I'll be doing no. That's not it. Maybe I'll wear some gown, something, and then I'll sit here and then no. The witchcraft of the soul is evident. And it's coming from the well of empathy, from the heart. The truth. Look at the truth. Look at where the heart is and where the truth is. Right? You see how connected the truth is to the heart. It is very important. It is very, 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 very important. So, no matter what, listen, no matter how you try, it is not going to change the impact that has already been done. It's too late. It is too late. Because when we were coming, we didn't come with the footsteps that you are going to even feel and be like, when it gets to a point, this guy will be saying something, so we should stop him or something. Before you realized, here is the case, and it's a man saying that we saw women that the guy is how do we call this guy, feminist or what? Now how do you label me? I said the creator is a woman and it's naturally proven. But you be like, this guy, no. It's like he's working for some women communities. Which community? Really? Okay. He's sent, he's this. He's a demon, he's this. Right? They were saying that. Before they realized, boom. Because they are threatened. Their sons and daughters are coming to the light. When I dropped that bomb, right, it shook. And I did well in the composure, okay? Out of that, I deem it an honor seeing many women coming, right? And when they came, the conversation was smooth. there wasn't any point of ego or, oh, Nana Kwame won't mind it. I tried to serve them, right? I didn't even put any price list or charges for them. There's no charge. No. There's no charge. It's a sole contract. There is no charge. I don't care how you are going to put it. People be like, if you don't put price on it, they are not going to respect you, or they are not going to honor you. Charge them. It's beautiful, it's good, okay? That whatever you are doing, it should be on that. You should also, there should be an exchange, right? I'm not saying this that you can do whatever you want to do with your, but where I'm coming from is a sole contract. Raise the banner of the mother. It's time that she is that God you have missed, like a period. You've missed that God. You are missing the God. You are missing the true God. And sometimes a part of me even be like, write book about it. Write books and say it plain in it, because there are some people that are trapped in the dimension of book. Maybe they need to find it there and then get it. I served during that moment. It was a great wave, right? And since then, I have also raised a wave upon wave, making people trust in themselves. I came to tell you to change your mind, even on the topic of masturbation. I told you that masturbation is not evil. I told you. I told you that. And I don't care how you are going to picture that. I told you pointedly that it's not evil, but you can make it evil. I told you how masturbation became, and it was a powerful tool that was used for themselves, and men had to demonize that to shift the women into more of hetero love making. Because let me give you a story where we are there, and I carry a special gift that can make you come to me for another soul of your caliber, okay? Another soul of your caliber. In me, I have the genie, okay? Energy that can bring you countless children, okay? And the only thing that you can use to get that is through sex. Now, who is the powerful force here? The sperm is not the powerful force, it's the egg that is carrying the gene already. The gene for a child to happen is in the woman. And now the woman is growing not to chase after the man's dick. This is the story. Now the person is trusting in her reality and what she is doing. The person is achieving her own orgasmic feeling. And here is the case you think, no, this thing should have happened between I and I, you and I. Right? So they are missing out. When they saw how women were able to love each other so deeply, they demonized that one too and had to ground you with the marriage sessions. Not to say that the woman shouldn't, or there shouldn't be connection with the man and the woman. There should be, it can be. But it should be in the woman's want or decision or wanting to. So I came on here to tell you that it is not evil. If you were a woman that you don't desire to have anything to do, you don't feel any madness, you can create your reality of self-pleasuring yourself. Universally endorsed. Because that can also save you a lot from spiritual marriages. And what are the spiritual marriages? I told you that these spiritual marriages are the fact that alienated entities have come into your body to live with you. It wasn't so for the woman in the beginning until the woman started contacting some men. Yeah? I told you. And I didn't even give a fuck the religious background you were coming from. Myself, I didn't give a fuck about mine when I was saying that. But I told you that you are the witch of the soul and you are making the evil and the good happen. Nature is not going to judge you because you are self-pleasuring yourself. The ability is already inside you. You were a genie. Gin. What does gin means? Or should I use the gin in the bottle? Gin. The alcohol gin. The shape of the alcohol gin bottle is the shape of a man. And sometimes the shape of a woman. What is it telling you? Look at the bottle. The bottle looks like someone in a gown. And the gin is inside. What is it telling you? It is telling you that you are the gin. You are the power. You taking the alcohol means that you have exchanged the energy. Because the more you take in alcohol, the more you weaken your genetics, right? One way to suppress or keep your genetics low is to take the alcohol gene. So a woman is a true definition of genie, which means that out of her, another life comes forth. The man, upon knowing that he can't form life on his own, needed to attach himself with a woman. Are you getting it? Are you getting it? So in the beginning, being a high vibration was that there were few men and many women, okay? So now these few men were already in control of themselves, okay? And that unity or that union was also happening naturally. If there was a need for manifestation of a soul as the man needs, if the man needs, if it's a need, then that reality happens. So it was very sacred. It wasn't something that was, it was like what you are seeing now. Hey, me, I want to give birth to 5 people. I want to give birth to 6 children. It wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. There was high, powerful being men, incorruptible, that were helpers. But the story changed. And now, what are you seeing? You are seeing theologies, doctrines, all to suppress the woman's power, right? The woman's power. But the woman was made, right, to find strength for life within, and everything. Let me put it this way: whatever a woman needs to achieve on a spiritual dimension, she reaches there. So all these kind of unity that was with the women some time back, it was very threatening on the universal level, because it couldn't become possible for projects that was happening in other dimensions that were very invading to be successful. Okay, there were many attempts which they didn't succeed. The story changed. That's all I can say. So all these theologies, all these doctrinal things that they are doing, bringing forth, they are all to suppress the woman. So as a woman, you are going to see life better if you come out from every box, every label, and then you come to yourself. And then it's going to help you to realize that you are the genie, you are the attraction, you are that portal men are contacting for their wishes to be granted. Their wishes, they use the body of the woman to manifest it. They use the body of the woman for the magic. Oh yeah. The impact is there. Okay, so I'll be reading some comments too. We are working with that, okay? Yes. Expanding Sun says, thank you for the stream. I appreciate you so much. Dylan Davenport, can you freestyle? Freestyle what? Lurid Stars, Angel Galactic Healer. Greetings. I appreciate you so much. You are doing good work. I appreciate you also. Thank you so much. Yes. Vampires in the Matrix is true. Yeah. Yes. Hi, Shelly. I hope everything is fine. So, yes, the things, the love, men copied the love style, okay, from the jealousy of men is serious to the point that now they even needed to invent a masculine way of love. Okay, it's like, okay, so we have also gay. Okay, gay, if you look at that, you see how rigid it is. It's not even nice. It's disgusting. Don't you see it's disgusting? So that one, you realize that it's not of any high vibration. It's nothing high vibration. I said, listen, two women, drop your religion and drop you, go and let's face something. Two women, okay, making love is relevant. It's nice. It's nice. It is enough to even turn a man on. But what is these two men doing? They are trying to also. It's a competition. Well, I don't know. It's a jealous thing. When if men say I'm jealous, it also means that this gay is confirming narcissism. It's not even Richard. Two um two dicks. I don't know where they are trying to go. Okay, one wants to, I don't know. You still see narcissism inside, right? And I told you that even men are feeling the patriarchal heat. If you like, go and ask the one who is being fucked. Don't worry, this live stream, I set it not made for kids. So it's fine, not made for kids. In the day system, the fucker and the fakir, the fakir is troubled. The fakir is the empire. The fakir is the one that is possessing lots of feminine energy. The fakir is a man. Is he not feeling the patriarchal heat in the anus? Because such penetration, let the woman tell you the kind of hurt, cuts they have during the thrustings. Then you, the man, you have no, my goodness. When we were young, our mothers used what, how do they call it? The syringe, bentwa. Is it the enema or whatever? How do they call it? Where they blend this, they grind some herbs, okay, then they use it to cleanse your colon. Even that one that they used that syringe to enter our anus, we didn't, it wasn't an, or that was the thing that made the men now, but did they traumatize the anus of the men or what? That they now wanted to be like that, because that syringe, they use some shea butter on it and they use it to enter your anus too, and then they pull the herb, they press on the enema for the herb to enter your colon. It's like, then you shake yourself, then you go to the washroom, and then you go and bring it all out with the aim of cleansing your colon. That one was something that as children we didn't, it's like it was a headache. We didn't want that, because for that thing to enter, no. So this thing where you will be comfortable for somebody to put, it's disgusting. And men are doing this because they have seen women already having a beautiful love within themselves, and they tried demonizing it, but most of these women didn't see that. They saw something beautiful that is keeping them matched in a certain unity in a way. However, whichever way, now men became threatened, men became jealous, men became this, and they also formed. That's why I said LGBT rubbish. You don't have to identify yourself a lesbian. I'm a lesbian. What is that? I'm a pansexual, I'm a heterosexual, I'm a this, I'm a that. No. You are picking the flowers. Experience life naturally. You naturally know yourself. You know, maybe you've had, you feel that you need a certain unity with a woman, and you've seen that if women are uniting and then showing love to each other in whatever way is healthy with that, is good. Come on. Right? Let's face things clearly and come to realize that this life, dear, no matter what, you are the creator in charge. So what is this? I am and I don't even understand. That I'm a queer. What is queer? I try to go on the Google to say queer. What does queer mean? They don't even give me. I don't even understand. That's it when you are in a question and you are, oh my goodness. Listen, life is simple. Life is simple. Release yourself and relax. Come on. Release yourself and relax. Which kind of life is that? Lesbian is not a good thing. It's under the patriarchal influence. You'll be doing it in honor of them if you recognize yourself as that. It's love, love, it is love. Love is what we are defining. Love is what is the resonations, okay, from you. It's not what the general masses are trying to see or trying to make it look like. It is all delaying you. Look at yourself. Look at what your soul is naturally loving and please your soul. Take off labels. Your soul hates that. Your inner reality is not for that. It's not for the labeling. Because if you recognize yourself in that LG, whatever, you are putting yourself under patriarchal system. Every sex or love you have in that thing is promoting the destructive agenda. Okay, in the beginning was a high vibration. There were many things that happened that there was no category that this is that. No, nature, something that was naturally occurring with the people, and they embraced that. They were not hard on themselves. No need for introduction. Your vibe is already speaking. Are you getting the formula? I am Nana Kwame Ochi. This is your first time watching me. This is the most powerful live streams you are going to have. Life is a journey of picking flowers and more. Your basket is important, okay? You can get as many baskets as you can to pick as many as you can, okay? The earth is a garden, okay? When you look at their creation story in Genesis, you realize that they were telling you that in the beginning the earth was a garden. Until they started constructing roads and building skyscrapers, alienated civilization. Until they started installing air conditioning. The earth in the beginning was a high vibration, the garden. And they said that what? Man and woman was naked. That was what they are trying to say, right? It means that the consciousness was higher. They were not grounded. They were much of light beings, very powerful. There wasn't any this kind of dick and pussy kind of thing. It wasn't something that was identified in that vibration. They were not grounded. That's what it means. They were not grounded. They were not grounded as what you think. That right now, 5-bedroom house, mansion. My husband has built 5-bedroom house for us. So he's a good man. You are funny. The 5-bedroom house and the mansions are to ground you, the woman. The reason why all these things are there is because of you, the woman. So that your sexual energy will be harnessed each and every time. Because no man is coming to do anything for you freely like that. Unless that man has a strong feminine and is in charge. That's where the man will understand responsibility and protection and a lot. They were naked means that They were not trapped in the lower consciousness. The conversation was not sex, sex, sex. That union that was happening, that feminine and masculine energy that they were trying to show you in the garden was a healthy one. It wasn't you right now. They have category of love now. They say they have the erotic love, the agape love, and the Philadelphia love. Philadelphia, phileo, means the brotherly love. So the agape love, the love of God, the brotherly love, that is where the Freemason and the cult is. Okay, that brotherly love, that phileo, Philadelphia, is talking about the men, the Freemasonic, the occultic men brotherhood union. The brotherhood union. That's where they also have the gay residing. And then the erotic love. So the erotic love is the one that they are going to have, the romantic grounding. Okay, I told you that there is a romantic grounding. I did a live stream. The romantic, right? I had to separate the words for you. So that one, erotic love, is that love that they have created to make it look like it's love, so that you are going to, as a man, you are going to have sex with a woman for your satisfaction. But listen, these things are patriarchal definitions. Love is not even out there. Love is not like that. So in the beginning, they were telling you that it wasn't even about sex. But you realize that sex started coming in the scene when they were taken out of the garden. Now they were not responsible again. So now what they will do is they became more now grounded. You see, so then the sex started. Now they started realizing that let's see what we can do. So he's telling you that in the beginning it wasn't sexual, but there was a life force. But right now, what do you see? When it has to do with love, boy and girl, it's like in the beginning was a high vibration. The union wasn't like that. Have you seen now, even these days, have you seen a relationship, that physical relationship where it's like they are there, and let's say 1 year, let me say at most 1 year, and they haven't had sex? It looks like we have to have it. Why? If a year and there is no sex, one gender, something will happen. So the other gender has to always ground and please the other gender, because now the women, they also feel that if they don't give the sex to their man, the man is going somewhere, because it looks like the man has to be saved to be okay. This is the grounding. Because I said in the beginning, women also had a way to achieve their orgasm that they were okay. But the man saw that no, these women, the way they are enjoying that, now we won't become the topic, or it's like why are we not the topic? Why are they not talking about us? Why are they so united and loving each other and like that? Why is it like that? Let's ground them Let's make man in our image. Eh? Let's make man in our image. The moment you heard let's make man in our image should tell you that there were men already. When you are reading the Bible, you see, I am not, you see, sir, I'm trying, even I'm not in the Bible, I said I'm better than your pastor. Your pastor doesn't know these things that I'm saying. So take my life stream serious for your soul liberation. If I was doing this thing for money, trust me, I will have centers. All I need to do is to find somewhere in nature and say that Nana Kwame, I'm this, I'm that. Just get get to the village and get some street boys that I can give them some one or two things, and they will be by me. The boys on the street, they need money motivation, and they can serve you for good. Go and find some 6 boys, 7 boys, you give them, buy them with the money, cook food for them to eat. You have your protocols with you. Then I'm using them because of my ego, my insecurities, because surely I know people are coming and I have insecurities, so I need men by me as protocol guides. Then I'm there center, then I'm telling people, no. It's not that. The liberation of the soul. I said this contract I'm on is a soul contract. It's a mother contract that I'm responding to. And there are many people, or there are many, there's a generation that we are coming to see that are going to even be loud on this more. I'm just call me John the Baptist or whatever. The work is very sacrificial. The mother-son work is sacrificial. It's happening in the soul. Take it serious. I am better than your pastor. I'm better than your father. I am the father figure that you needed. I am the father figure that you missed. The true father figure is here. Don't worry. I don't know what you have been through in life. The father figure is here. I will help you know yourself, because that was what the father should have done to you. I will empower you into your skill creation. I said after awakening is learn food and skills. Go and get it done. What are you waiting for? For me, I'm still in my rehearsal chapter. If you are at a place where you can get the acres of the land, go and get them. So, listen to me very carefully. Everything that you are seeing around you is a confirmation in your soul. I said the Bible is there because of you. You are the author. You are the author. The author also means the altar. Look at the English very well. You are the altar. You are the author. And you are the altar. Because the author of the book can alter the book. If I'm writing a book, I can alter many things. Author can also means the birther, the creator. Because when it has to do with the book, it has to do with the programming. So the person who is writing a book must have been smart. So the Bible, if you are looking at it as an ancestor, you see a lot of confirmation and the need for you to go into yourself more. And the need for you not to even create any other God. Let's create man in our image. Let's create men this time round. It won't be like these men we have seen, no. Because these men we have seen, they are natural in nature men. We presented the contract to them and they didn't accept it. They were loyal to their mother. So let us create man this time round in our image. And those are the men you are seeing. Your pastors, they are all the Yahweh consciousness created men with you. I said right now, forget about skin color. They are using racism to confuse you. They are using racism for you not to get the picture. They want to keep you in a debate. I said it's no more about the skin color anymore. The virus of this Yahweh consciousness is listen. This is what happened. For it to corrupt the sun being, there was a need for another creation. Let us create man in our image. Let's create man in our corrupted image so that they can help. Because when we contacted them directly, it was not possible to get to the mother. So let's create man in our image and likeness, so that they can be narcissistic. They can be narcissists. So that they will be narcissistic and oppressing and dominant, so that they can now affect or they can infect the real souls. They can infect the true souls. They can infect the sunbeams, because this earth, right, is for people that have the density. Other entities can contact, but they can't live here. They can contact this place, but they can't live. They can contact. The earth is a portal to, they can watch and learn from what is going on. Because this earth is a school. So there are other entities that are contacting this earth from other dimensions, and they are trying to learn. Some are learning to come and destroy you back. But for the project to be successful, they needed to develop something similar, but they are not going to achieve the melanin, because the melanin is given by the mother. It's given by the mother and is given by the son. The blend of the mother's energy and the son energy gives more of the melanin. So that one, they can't get it. Fine. The situation now is that the project has been successful, meaning the sunbeams have even become more worse than the infectors, and that is how severe it becomes. The one infecting you can infect you for your situation to become more even worse than the infector. So the question is, how did the infection work? It is up to the sunbeam who is corrupted to answer. The only way we can refuse this reality is to be responsible. forget, it's not even about skin color anymore. It's about how responsible you have become upon realizing that you are a true soul inside. And I told you what is happening, which is how possible it has become out of this project for the soul of the melanated being to be trapped and reincarnated into another body. It has become possible now because all they needed to do was to create a craving. There is a craving on the melanated being. There is a crave. There is a craving, okay? Cravings. So, I want to be, I need to be. Now when you come here, don't you see? You see people ravishing their own self, right? You see people trying to bleach their skin. So the one who has bleached his skin or her skin has also positioned the soul to be taken. Because the moment your melanin is destroyed, you have given the alien easy access to have your soul. So when we say, people think that, oh, the person has sold the soul to the devil, it means that the person has signed a paper contract, a celebrity musician. No, you are not going to, you are far. They are trying to put you on that. They are trying to make you debate racism. You are stuck up in that debate and quarrel and fight, whilst the real things are going on down there, like alchemy of the soul, where souls are taken from one body to another body, and it has become possible through bleaching. So the person who is bleaching is talking about a celebrity who has signed a contract to a music label. But you know your state, that the way you are bleaching your skin or how you are treating your body, you are also somebody that if you were in the shoes of the person signing the music contract, you even sign it and sign when you even ask for more papers. But because you haven't had that opportunity, you feel you can talk about it. Okay, the good news is that you've already signed the contract in your skin by bleaching your skin. By bleaching your skin, you have exposed your soul. That is what bleaching means. When you bleach, you have exposed your soul to be taken. So since you are telling let me put it, since you are telling the energies that this is what you really want and not what you were given by the mother, this one of the way you are abandoning yourself from the mother into that world. So you are surely going to be reincarnated in that skin that you really wanted, because you've already attracted it. And then when you live in that skin, you are going to feel the karma of that skin. If you think it's all about, hey, this is this is that. Most of them are even craving to be you. But you are there craving. And then also through the debate, education and curriculum is also one of the ways to alchemize the souls of the ancestors into another being, because here is the case: you have taken away the natural things that made you you. That is why I'm telling you that the way to African freedom is not Pan-Africanism. When I made this statement, do you know what the mother told me? Listen, I said that it's not even about Pan-Africanism, because Pan-Africanism is another form of politics. They are trying to say that, okay, politics, but this time around, it should be a black man, unquote. I don't like to use the word black, but let me borrow that for now. So now the thing is that, okay, Pan-Africa, one Africa, we need to have our own government, we need to have our, we need to have our own constitution, we need to have our own, you see, that kind of thing. Well, in a certain point of your conscious journey, it will make sense to you. You'll be like, oh, yes, Marcus Garvey, this, one this, But when you go deep, you realize that, okay, now the problem is even the suit and tie, right? You realize that your soul will take you to some little things. So if we really want one Africa, we are not going to have it in suit and tie, because suit and tie isn't the way. As long as we are having it in suit and tie, we are still in the alchemy of the alien that is creating the division. You are still in the alchemy. So Nana Kwame, should we be naked? No. Be in your natural sense of fashion. The only way one Africa can be achieved is by going natural. And when we all go natural, it becomes generic. And going natural simply means going to the land and being responsible. So that's why I said, if you make me president, what I'm going to do is that, first of all, I am going to dissolve this president egoistic thing. It won't be no more. Then, as people that are thinking, we are going to realize that the kind of life we think we are seeking on the tiles or on the concrete is something that we already have in nature there. So what's the problem now? So it's not even about one Africa and holding microphone and say that we Ghana is free. When I said that thing, I realized that some youth were trying to send energies of, hatred. But I don't give a fuck about it. I'm saying it on live, that I don't really give a fuck about it, okay? The work that we are coming to do, right? Even Kwame Nkrumah, Selassie, or whatever you call them, right? They were waiting to see this day. This was the day they were waiting for. But they really didn't know how to go by it. They thought that they could achieve that by still holding the megaphone and the suit and tie. When afterwards they did all these things, and then they still fly and go and dine. They go and dine with the queen or whatever. They go and dine with queens there, and they go and dine on the table, and they come back. They were educated there. They went to school, they were programmed there. And you think, sometimes it's sad though. For you to be taken and enrolled in that school there, out there, they know that after that, they will leave you. You ask for a certain freedom. So they have to quickly give you the curriculum, inject with you the curriculum. They put it inside you now. They know when they leave you, it's like a goat you have tied and injected with it's like the goat, you are seeing that the goat wants some freedom. Okay, we'll give you the freedom. Okay, then they inject you with a certain um, a liquid that is going to make you a puppet on a DNA level. So they will leave you. Okay, freedom is given to you. That's what they did to them. Okay, freedom. Go and have your freedom. This is the freedom you are seeing now. Now the freedom is given to you. Why are you traveling to UK to live there? Why are you traveling to go and live in the UK and America? I thought you have freedom now. You are going to stay. Nanyama. What we say, Shishi? So the work we are doing on here is not even Pan-Africanism. The level and degree we have reached, I don't give a fuck. I realized that when I started, the mother told me that, see, this movement thing you are talking about, some people were following you, they've stopped, because I realized that because of what I was saying, I cut across the niche of the Pan-African people. I saw some of them following me. They thought I was going to be friendly. No, I am not friendly on that. This is the plain truth. The state to which the sunbeam has reached, the melanated being has reached, it's not even about Kwame Nkrumah matter. I'm telling you now, I am Kwame Nana Kwame. I come from Kwame Nkrumah's line. Kwame Nkrumah's line. I carry the energy. Yes, I said they waited for this day. I've been telling you that the ancestors, they keep coming, manifesting in different timelines. Listen, we got to know that we can't win in the suit and tie, and it's not even a battle. It's not. People think that it's like a war. It's like who will win, the black and the white. What is that? In the universe, everything is one. You are creating the duality and all this rubbish. One. Yes. It's one. So, for Africa to be Africa, they need to go and connect to nature. They need to reconnect back. Straight up. So dissolve the constitution, dissolve this political way of, it's matriarchy. Africa is matriarchy. The curse is that you people are going the toxic way, the masculine way, and it's a more case. The freedom has been given to you, but it looks like a goat that was tied and given wrong injections and left. Just like what some of the hospitals do. Sometimes they intentionally give the people wrong injection and leave them. Some go and then they get psychological problems. Some of the prison systems too, they give them some crazy injections and they come back and they behave like they become something. They give it to them. So you want freedom, and they gave you, they washed you. They said, okay, we've left you. Now you came. Now you have started building schools. You are building, okay. They saw it, then they are like, we are in control. Still, we are controlling them. We won't stop controlling them. Wow. We thought that the freedom that they were asking for, they were going to have their own curriculum of life. But they are still dependent on this shit. That's good. Let them keep going. So now, this is what you see now. And you think that listen, if you make me the president, I will dissolve Pan-Africanism. I'll say, you people, you are wasting time. You all should get some 5 acres of land, 10 acres of land, and go and work on it. Go and stay natural as much as you can. There is no supermarket now. It's not like we are coming to debate. We want one Africa, then after that, we go to the supermarket. I want to buy some. Oh yes, today I was the interview. Oh yes, we talked about one Africa. Yes. Oh, so you people are done. Yes. So I'm even going to buy some, some food. Yeah, some food at the supermarket. Oh, okay. Yes. Africa is our Africa. We want one Africa. Freedom and peace and no. So it's like movement. Yes, we want one Africa. Then the tie is wearing tie like that. Yes, we want one. That is it. Then they will talk. And after that, they go home. Then, I'm tired. Honey, please can you prepare some of the food for me? Oh, let me come and help you, darling. Move your tie. You've tied your life. Today has been very hectic, We were shouting here and there, and we were even on the TV debating. Yes, we need a one Africa. Yes, I carry the spirit of Nkrumah. Yeah, you are rubbish. Go on the land. You see how they are exploiting the land, right? The mother there is rat on it. And the day that the mother arises, you see. You may think it's a joke. Right now, when the clouds form and the thunder strike, it's a confirmation that there is a pile up. $10 acres of land for every youth. 10 acres of land for every youth. Dissolve the media station. Traditional media dissolved. Go and work on the land. You are not going. There is no platform for you to come and say that. And then the whites came to the colonize us, and then they made us slaves, and then please. That consciousness has faded away. It's part of the third dimension. We have left there. We are in the fifth dimension of planting, of restoring the earth, right? We have to restore the earth. The matter is critical. It's serious. When I see plastic, I'm worried. Where I used to live before, I used to go and sweep the river. They were offended that I was cleaning the river. This is the state. So the state like this, and I'm going to no. There's a bigger picture in this life. You don't win trying to play their game. You win by creating. You don't win by joining. You win by creating your own. There is a war going on outside. You come to peace by creating. In this same war, you can find peace by creating. So what happened to the land? That is the topic. You are there. Your own people, look at the state of them. They are copying the governance of the pure Western culture, and you are in there saying that one Africa. What is that? The land should be released. No selling of lands, no trade of lands, because land can't be sold. You can't sell land. Nobody owns a land. Everybody should be entitled to 10 acres of land at most. This is the real life. We want one Africa, let them leave, let them go. But you will later be going. You will later pass the airport and go. It's a conditioning. It's a programming. So they were doing that. They come and say one Africa, but they go and they school outside there. Men's game. You think it's a joke? So the curse is that you have left the ways of the mother and you are now going by the ways of the alien. Look at the state now. I appreciate you all for this time, for your honest connections, and it's amazing. So those who unfollowed me, your father, hey, you, if you don't like me now because of that statement that I made, okay, that thing I said, your father. I don't care, your father. I've said it. And I don't even give a fuck about it. If you are for her, I don't care. Hey, look at me. Do I look like I care? Somebody who has survived death. That person is sitting here. Does the person give a fuck? I've seen death eye and eye. I had physical trauma, death. A trauma that is death. That one cried. We sat down and we said, no. So, do I give a fuck about what you fear in life? I saw it. That angel of death you are running away from. I saw the angel of death. Just like watching Puss in Boots. And then you are down to one last life. Deadly. And you have met your Lobo. Trauma. That traumatic moment simply means that there was a fight. If you survived a physical trauma, salute. If you have survived physical trauma and now you are speaking your truth, you are free. Your brother is here. Salute. Because physical trauma, it means that now you are dealing with the Lobo. Because physical traumas are deadly. Physical traumas, they are near-death experiences. And in fact, death, you come to that unconscious point. See death like this. That angel, you in your soul, the reason why you survive that trauma is that your soul is not familiar. You are an old soul. Your old soul is not familiar with this kind of transitioning. It should be more calm and relaxed. What kind of life is this? An inheritance from the matrix. Because I was living in the matrix. I was inheriting that trauma. So I was like, no, it's not true. No. I am still here. I'm not going anywhere. So that moment during that moment, you accept the fact that I am still here, I'm not gone, then you are going to leave. I'm still here. So do I look like I give a fuck? But I'm training now. Your cats are going to meet you. Me need time to me de you see, I'm in brew. Oba time na ama me ba no makobisa ba na ama me ba. So I say me need be serious. If I've talked about the Pan-African thing, telling you that it's rubbish and waste of time, and we need to connect to nature and begin to plant and live the natural lifestyle, and because of that you unfollowed me, you are rubbish on top. I don't give a fuck about that. If you follow these media people and the numbers, you are not going to be true to yourself. If you follow this, hey, I have this numbers and this, they will start controlling you. Now you can't say this because now you feel some people have joined you and you think they are some Pan-African people. I don't give a fuck. I sat here and I told you that Jah is a woman, Allah is a woman. I told you that I said God is a woman. Didn't I tell you? I told you point blank straight that go into your heart, you are going to find this true. And you think it's a joke. I am not co-signed to any media. I'm not affiliated to any media. And I don't even need that. That is why I'm speaking my truth without any. I said they should stop that thing and rather begin a personal development. So that energy you are saying, one Africa, encourage 5 more boys and start planting, start doing something. Go on the land. The mother will show herself to you. You will find unity there. You realize that now you are on the land, selling the land, and ideas are coming. When men are meeting like that, they are able to use their technical skills and they will be doing lots of things. By the time you realize, you are attracting lots of things and problems are solved. And you realize that the one Africa you are seeing it. Now, the more you become responsible on the land, the more your life is pruned. You prune the plant, you prune yourself. No evil will happen. But in a situation where the people have left the land and they are in concrete, that becomes scary. That becomes zombie draining. And this is the situation. This is what you need to eliminate. We are telling you something. Instead of you to listen with your heart, you are listening with your ego. I said Kwame Nkrumah, Marcus Garvey, they were all waiting for a time like this. They had a platform. They chose to wear suit and tie. And they were promoting, they were saying, fine, they've done their part. They've at least started something. But they are all here with you now. And this is the day. The day that we are not going to even make it look like we are battling. It's like it's a war. Because this war, it's not a war that you are fighting other person. It's a war that is going on in yourself that you need to settle. Right? The feminine and masculine balance is not balanced. It's at war. So how will Africa become powerful? It's when they go to the land. They honor the woman. You will see. Nothing can move. Nothing. Nothing can move this reality. So I don't give a fuck about that thing that you I've unfollowed you, really I've unfollowed. Now I realize that now some people that used to follow, they were following. I saw these conscious names like using some images, and I'm seeing this kind of Pan-African movement kind of thing. Now I realized that so they thought I was coming to do that, Marcus Garvey and all these things. No. Let's go to the earth. Let's go back to the earth. Let's go back to the earth. And we will keep on growing, right? The more you see, if you unfollow like that, what I do is that I also use that and convert it into more followers and money. Yes, I convert that one into that, because that's the only thing we can do with that energy of division and chaos that they sent, or they keep sending. We turn it into money. We are taking you back into the high vibration. You are in the 1953, 1871, 1942 timeline. What is that? The timeline I'm talking about, there wasn't any calendar or there wasn't any year dating. But you are coming from the dating culture. Where I come from and where you are coming from, is it the same? Because for the earth or for Africa to be Africa again, we need to go back into before time now. We need to go back to the ancient sciences. That was in our blood. That was in the bloodlines. There were some particular bloodlines that you see that the ancient science was coming from there. Right? You see the ancient science. The information is there. It's in the art. It's in everything. It's there. So there is not about government style or politics. The whole politics thing has to be taken out. The whole government ways, like president is like, so now they think that, okay, so now we need a one Africa is like a president, whatever. I don't get it. We need a certain president for the whole Africa, and then that's not a bigger picture. You need a president and the president. So this time around, no, you can't unite with that frequency. We need to go into nature. Lift the energies and the vibrations. In the beginning was a very high vibration. You couldn't go on the land to even exploit or even try to sell the land to foreigners or aliens. You can't do that because it comes at a karma. You people have taken all that instant karmas, swept all because of the evil you wanted to do. So the instant karmas that people will be getting for the evil they are doing, then you all ran and entered into Yahweh consciousness, into religion and church. And you are there, then you are saying, one Africa. Which kind of stupidity is that? What kind of stupidity is that? Mobɛtɛm ase ekyire na mobɛtɛm ase daakye bi na mobɛtɛm ase debi bere a mode mo nsa egu mo tiri so a mo nsa da mo dabiri fam a mo brɛ na mo twe gyaadwoɔ na mo brɛ na kyɛ sɛ ɔhaw ne amanneɛ ate sisi mo abrabɔ so a ayɛ te sɛ ɛyi no saa brɛ na bɛka sɛ guy bi na ɔba online nso na ɔka sɛ yɛnkɔ nature yi mu yɛnhwɛ adeɛ yɛnhwɛ nneɛma di evil bi kɔ so sei ne sei politics yi ne nneɛma yi ne president sɛm yi ne saa even Nkrumah Kwame Nkrumah lifestyle ne mu nyinaa no ɛnyɛ no ne adeɛ n'ankasa ɛwɔ sɛ yɛn ankasa yɛkɔ asetena ne mu a asetena bi wɔ hɔ a ɛwɔ sɛ yɛkɔ mu korogyen asetena bi korogyen asetena yɛmfrɛ mu saa berɛ no na aka akyi ɔwɔ sɛ wagyi me de sisi a me life no believe you me live life no me ten obi a wadi 75 or 80 hwɛ ya ma me pre you ya me pre bibi say be pre bibi validation bi as be pre na me na mabobra ma talkers me mama ne sa o aha me dwuma na me de na mo amodin me wa ha kura me se Ghana asetena na nkasa kura mpo kura na asetena ne kura me husu mpo de me o me de me ni ehu what is that what is that you see some young boys one Africa and then you see sometimes how weak they are cry is serious one Africa young boys so now how is this one Africa then they start seeing some things they it's like they don't even know it's like and these things is because of lack of a certain financial stability if you like let some Caucasians come from their country and come and then start dashing them with some monies and then they will stop talking those things. When they come here, most of them then they say, hey, okay, let me help you. What happened to one Africa? Because what your so-called predecessors they were doing was they were saying that let them all go. Now they all went. And now you are running to them again for help. Now, don't you see your government going for loans and grants from them? So which one Africa is that? So now they just march, seat of march. Then they are marching. Kwame Nkrumah fought for independence for Ghana. 1957. Ghana is 67 years. It's rubbish. It's waste of money. This money that you use to do these setups and all these things, why don't you? It's rubbish. Then you see the school, the students. Left, right, stand. Then there is a speech. Then you see a child. The child will come and say, "My name is Linda. I am from the Christ Catholic School. Kwame Nkrumah helped Ghana to gain independence. Right now, you are very stupid, little child. Drop the mic and go home and then go and start some things. Go on, where is your mother? And we are here to celebrate Ghana. And I want, after the speech, Mama will give me Coca-Cola to drink. I have to do the speech as much as I can. I am doing this for the applause." Oh, the girl is, look at the girl, now the girl is talking. See, drama, we are living in that drama rubbish. So the problems of this, we are not even, so would you think Kwame Nkrumah will even be happy at this rubbish? because ɔno koraa no ɔhyɛ suit and tie ɔtu ayɛ ɔno ne bufu sisi abɛso ɔtu clean na ɔkɔ ɔdɔ sɛ ɔduru maame ne hɔ sisi a ɔmo bɛdidi saa ɔkɔ sukuu nyinaa asɛm bɛɛ na ɔka ɔmo now if you talk like this they will say like you are anti this I'm not anti anything. I'm not anti anything. I don't do politics. I don't support politics. I'm not into any politics. Where I'm seeing something, I'm seeing it. I am not working for any political party. I'm not following any political trend. But let's face the reality and the fact right now. My people need to set up, stand and go to the land. Go to your chiefs and tell them to release the lands. Go to them. There are some honest people in the diaspora there. They want to come and live in a certain peace. They are so much stuck up in this whole thing. They want to find a place that they can relax. They are not even about money anymore. It's not even about the money because they've seen the doom coming in. And that moment, money can't save you. It's not about money, it's about peace of mind. The doom is that you are going to be more vulnerable. That's it. So they need, and you are there, you two people too are there, and then go to your chiefs and let them release the lands to you. That energy that you are saying, one Africa, one Africa, one Africa, form a divine masculine team, men team, then carry canes and go as force. When you go, people are mining gold and all these things, they use that cane, ship them, all of them. They, as men, go there and then ship them, unite and go and ship them. You people are destroying nature. A time is coming in 50 years' time. There won't be any fertile lands again for the people. You are killing the mother. You are trying to destroy, exploit from the mother. Pew, 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 pew. Yes. When such things happen, this is it. This is the man essence. You see? They have established institutes, Greek institutes. Go there as men. Tell them, hey, no GMO. Go, come on. Go. Beat all of them. They are making GMO seeds. You are there saying one Africa. They are there making GMO seeds. Right now, because of GMO seeds, people feel like being a carnivore is the way. Haven't you seen people promoting carnivorian lifestyle? Some are coming from the consciousness that the fruits are fucked up, so now they are going on carnivore. The fruits are fucked up, so you are now going to depend on an animal's life. Let's face the reality now. You are going to depend on an animal, kill an animal, take away the life of an animal because is it the animal that created the GMO? Because you are a plant person. In the beginning, the high vibration, don't come and say that the fruits, some of the fruits are they are artificially made and this. Listen, the wild fruits are still there. In as much as many are going extinct or in any way, the earth has the capacity to rebirth them. If you like, leave the wild and the forest to be. Leave the wild and the forest to be. They will come back again. Leave the wild. The wild can reset, can maintain can get the virginity, can restore the virginity back. How fat you can fat the earth is not a problem. Leave her. She can restore her virginity. You the man that you think that you are fucking up the woman. Leave the woman. The woman will restore virginity. Will become again. Is it the animals that made the GMO? depending on animal for food was a point where men were not having contact with the foods, and now they were doing it. Wasn't for a lifestyle. If at a point of your life you need a certain grounding and you need to eat meat or whatever, that shouldn't make you think that you are carnivore. Or you are to live a carnivore like kind of life. If you feel the fruits are not stop, don't go and eat a life of. Listen, should I take you deeper? The dimension that you find yourself, if you predate on the animals, you'll be predated upon. That's the thing. If you are having your addiction problem, you can't stop eating the meat. Accept it. That okay, this meat I can't live without it. And then maybe, I don't know, maybe start rearing something. Maybe because that's what sometimes I have to maybe be like recommend, because maybe if you can't, then start rearing in your way. So that's your own creation, your own karma or something. That's better. But for you to pounce on nature, animals in there, to saying that carnivore or whatever, that one, be very careful. Life is not what you are seeing. Life is not like the animals you are seeing and you have killed. We all come from, I come from the timeline where we eat everything. We eat the meat on the food, meat on this, right? So I accept the fact that I have come from such a point. And that sometimes when you are there and you've not eaten these kind of foods, it's like you feel like you've not, you see, it's there. Honestly, yes. But that is not the natural intent. That's not the natural way. Eh? Oh yes, I'm telling you. So you were made to live in nature, connect to the plants, feed from the plants, right? So if now there is GMO all over everywhere, and you know when they started recreating these seeds, it's many centuries ago. Many. So it's not even a now thing. Yes, so you are not going to say that because of that you are going to pounce on the animals because you feel the plants are you feel plants are maybe fucked up, or they are no. Go on the land. They will come. So right now, because men are creating their certain culture and they feel it is working for them in a way, so they feel the fact that you always know something, that the fact that you feel something is working for you doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's right. Let's try as much as possible to deduce things by coming to know some things we are doing that is affecting a lot of things. And I'm telling you, if you are somebody that relies fully on meat, you also have anxiety, because the fear of the animal at that point of death, you get it inside you. You eat how the animal was killed. The animal was crying. Ooh, ooh. The meat that you are eating now is a meat that will create anxiety. I'm telling you. So it's time for unity. What is the unity? It also means that it's time for connecting each other, empowering each other, and then helping each other, planting the right things that we need to have. Right? Getting them done. Getting them done. Eh? Getting them done. Because that's the bigger picture. The bigger picture is not to kill animals. The bigger picture is to live in nature with even the animals. They are helpers. I don't know how they will help you, but maybe you will reach a point where there will be a lot of hunger, and then the chicken will bring herself that, it's a critical time. Kill me and eat. Okay? Maybe that's why they are called emwa, because omo be boao. But it's not a routine, it's not a day life that kill, eat, kill. No. Every day. You see the frequency you are creating. Anyone who kills animals, the person is developing a conscience. It gets to a point, the person doesn't mind killing a fellow. It's karma, killing a fellow person. It's karma. And that's the karma for places that they kill animals a lot. Places that they kill animals to eat a lot. Have you seen the karma of the place? The place is so divided, sometimes dirty, sometimes miserable, and the people there, a whole lot of chaos. It's the animalic energy, animalistic energy. I appreciate you all for this time. Life is a flower picking journey. Pick as much as you can. Don't let anyone put pressure on you. Be natural, relax. Patience is a powerful virtue. Right? Relax. Relax. Take your time and do everything. Nobody is after you. If you are in a place that is making you feel you are pressured, that's not a place for you. It means you are in the wrong place. How to confirm that you are in the wrong place is when you are doing things under pressure, tension. It's like, okay. No, it means that where you are, you shouldn't be there. You are pleasing. You are an agent. We can't trust you. The mother can't trust you with her life. That's why you can never reach Kundalini in the office. You don't get Kundalini in the office. You don't get Kundalini working for a boss. We experience Kundalini when we are going into our freedom. We have come out of all this kind of oppression. That's where Kundalini comes. You don't experience God in the working premises. You don't experience God in the church. You experience God in you in the I and I connection. Staying true and real to yourself. Speaking your truth because you know you are experiencing that. You are putting your body on experiment. You are seeing things. Right? Pick the flowers as much as you can. Don't forget your basket. If you left your basket, go and take it. And take your time and pick the flowers. Nobody is forcing you. The ones that are beautiful that you like, pick them. The earth is a garden. The Garden of Eden is still there. It's in our consciousness. And you are going to manifest it on the land. When I go on the media and I see, natural buildings in nature, I feel so good when I see that. And it gives me more motivation that yes, Gradually, we are going to get there, because you can't just now go and jump on somebody's land like that. But we know for sure that the time is here. As we stay real and authentic to ourselves, we are going to see the manifestation come to pass. I'm so done cheating. I'm done trying to impress. You say you are made do no. Me pe wa me ka say me pe wo. Me pe wa me ka say me pe wo. No na. Me pe wa me ka say me pe wo, me pe wa me pe wo. Na say me pe wo nso so enye te say enye di asem. Ebia me hu vibe no na me say na Fantuma babo media no fantuma babo media no fantuma babo media no fantuma babo media. That you make life beautiful like that, because right now, as you can see me, so the responsibilities on another spree, and it's very priceless, right? Yes, I'm a hot cake. I'm so powerful. I'm so beautiful. I've proved to the world that beauty is even beyond. Now, if beauty is not beyond what you see, even in my looks, some say I'm scary, but some too say I'm nice. Okay, some send some, some erotic kind of vibrations to me. You see, to the person is really interested in your being. The person wants you, share. The person wants to, experience that energy that is coming, that divine masculine flow. The person wants to experience that. You think it's a joke. I will be there and I will come and use my locks to take your girl. I will use my locks to come and take your girlfriend from you. It will shock you. And you may think it is something, it's not anything. Even with my locks, when I'm talking to some of the ladies, their boyfriends are insecure. But if you look into them, if I look into the mirror, I'm like, Nana Kwame, But Nana Kwame, when Nana Kwame is talking to the ladies, there was a time, there was this lady I was told, not knowing the boyfriend is sitting there. The boyfriend is not okay. It's like the boyfriend wants the girl to go fast. Like, I was like, oh, don't worry, I'm not going to. Do I look like I snatched? No. Stop that. It's a confirmation that I'm a beautiful soul. There is something within that attracts. That even if I'm bare-chested and look at my neck, you see, I don't eat much. I can attract. You can wear Balenciaga. I will attract. You can't attract. Because I've done a lot of work in my soul. Baby, I'm a dreamer. I'm not them. I appreciate you. If this is your first time watching, I appreciate you all. Take care of yourself, love yourself, okay? Always know that the only way you can find liberation is to develop an I with yourself. Go to the earth, tell the earth, okay? Wherever you find yourself, if it's possible for you to get the land and connect with, do that and inspire me more. Maybe you are the one that is going to even motivate me more into many things, okay? And maybe if I'm going to access a land, whether by purchase or by buying or by whatever, I still don't deem it as maybe buying. If the person wants the money, fine, I'll speak on the money and be like, take it, okay? You want to sell the land to me. But whichever ways, grounding is important, okay? So however you are going to achieve that grounding, let it be your ambition, okay? And then achieve that presence and peace. And trust me, you realize that now you'll be more shifted into more skills. You will develop a lot of things. You can trade with it. You can make money. And people don't know that the secret to making money is peace of mind. And your so-called billionaires, they know that, okay? They build the mansions, but they live off grid. Your billionaires, they build mansions, but they go for vacation off grid. Okay, I said one day you are going to get me, okay? Not now. Are you getting it? Eh? Eh? You are not going to get it now. There is a secret that they are tapping in. It's ancestral. You need a certain tranquility to attract. You don't attract in chaos, you don't attract in tension and pressure. You don't attract working 7 to 5. You are searching, you are seeking, so you are controlled. The money, you'll be there, and then the money is and you do you realize that if you are working for money, the money quickly gets squandered. It's like zrrr, finished, and you are like, yes. But when you are living from peace of mind, right, you realize that you don't even spend, because you have created the majority. We create in peace. Are you getting it? You create in peace, peace of mind. That's where you need to be and operate from. That moment when there are no bills, nobody is taking bills, no bills, nothing. Because in the world of bills, you can't find God. In the world of payments, you can't find God. So that's why the chosen one who is living somewhere in the clumsy, noisy area, is developing a spiritual routine, is trying to do the yoga, because where she is, come on, if you are living in nature, it's not yoga. You're not so forced to do yoga every day or do meditation every day, because peace of mind is another meditation. Peace of mind is another meditation that you are having. As you are walking peacefully in a serene environment, it's another meditation on its own. You don't plan even the things. You don't plan that I'll meditate 8. The feeling comes and you meditate. In nature, the feeling comes and you meditate. In a place where there is peace of mind and serenity, it comes, the edges, and then you meditate. So someone living in the clumsy, the person now needs a routine. You see, the reason why routines are needed, if there was no distractions, there wouldn't be any need for routines. But there are routines. People are creating the routine, spiritual routine, yoga. Then I will go, and then you see, because of distractions. But when you are living in a distraction-free environment, there are no routines. You know what you are doing. You know what to do. You see, routines are robotic. It's a programming, okay? So it's a programming you are giving to yourself, like a robot. Okay? So you feel you are so much distracted that you need a routine to keep you grounded. Okay? Yes, so that's the same ways of the robot. So they program the robot with the routine. So now they've already programmed that thing inside the robot. So all what you need to do is to command it, and then it's doing that. You are not to be like that. But because of a certain reality, your soul compels you to do a routine. It's fine. But here is the case, the universe is also telling you that you are going into a new dimension, a new environment where it wouldn't even be about routine. It will be about peace of mind. And you realize that what you are going to do. You are not behind. It's not like you are left behind. I appreciate you all for this time, right? I'll be on here with more live stream sessions, okay? Today's topic was life as a journey of picking flowers and more. I hope you're able to get your flowers from, because I was also creating a garden. So I hope possibly you were able to find your flowers and pick them out of the many things I've said in these 3 hours, 11 minutes 3 hours, 12 minutes, and some seconds. It's really powerful right now. I appreciate you all for this time. Take care of yourself and always know that the only way out is in. Keep loving yourself. The creator is a woman. If you want to connect with me, the information is on the description. I appreciate you all. So the comments, yes, you are beautiful, Nana, your mind, body, and soul. I appreciate you so much, okay? Connecting from Nigeria, yes, I appreciate you. I love your truthfulness and honesty. I also appreciate your time here, okay? The vows of healing matter so true, yes. Mama Earth is powerful. God is a woman. I tell you, the creator is a woman. Yes. No amount of money can buy peace of mind. Yes, they try to. So that's why the ego of the man is looking for. The man, she's thinking that the peace of mind is still there, but they get there and they are not satisfied. The chaos is still there, right? That's how it is. It's talking to them. Yes. Exactly. When you have been through things, you don't give a fuck. Yes, I sat down and I realized that upon all this trauma again, I'm still coming to give a fuck. No. After 2 years, I stopped giving a fuck, okay? After the trauma, vulnerability, and please, I need, you see, I support, I just need, you see, please, you know. I'm a very nice person, okay, but I can also, you know, that's one thing about me. I can give you that, you know, that, how do I call it? That yard, okay? I can give you that yard. That's one thing about the empath, okay? The empath can give you a yard and observe you more, okay? So one day, she will strike, okay? So that yard is there. I don't know. I like to watch people to see the extent to which they can go. And when you push me to that point, then I also tell you my mind. At that moment, I don't care whether you have done this for me or you have not done this for me or you have done this for me or you have this. That time with the that's it. That's it. So the fact that they are helping you doesn't mean that you should allow them to just trample upon you because they are helping you. Somebody made somebody end up her life because she felt he was helping her, and that even the evil that he's doing or the things that he's doing, he can't say about that because of the help. No. Because some people are actually helping you. Most of them are helping you to ground you so that you can't criticize them. But I mean, you can't win me with that. The soul of an empath hates to see injustice, no matter the help and compensations. And that's why if they want to plan an agenda with us, it doesn't work. You see, you realize that sometimes friends want to plan an agenda of distraction with you, but you end up exposing them because it's not something with you. Or when the critical comes and they are asking, did you do it? Then you come out and you say that yes, we did it, because you are tired of those kind of explanations. Yes, we did it. Whatever that happened should happen. That's it. Then you realize that the people, they'll be like, this guy did everything that we can't do anything with you. Yes, because you have chosen, even in these times, your light is still on. And that's why you are here now. Your peace of mind is important. Come out of the people. Don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about it. It was first that I used to give a. Now I don't give a fuck. Now I like to watch things and I like to laugh and smile. I'm that person. I'm like, it's one of my laugh that I like. That laugh. I'm trying to flow. Yes. That laugh. Because I want to see things. I want to see. So sometimes my mind, I thought that that thing maybe I was going mad or something. Because it's like I like to come out of every situation or every relationship or everything, and then I feel like I can get more questions when I come out. So then I can, okay, but is this really true? What if it's this? Then sometimes it will push me to a certain solitude. Then I come out, I'm like, am I okay? Am I okay? It pushes me off. I want to see something. So sometimes I get my answer. And no, don't let anybody make you feel like solitude is a crime or is an offense. You can go into that, you can go off anytime that you feel you have to go. And it's really going to help you. I appreciate you so much for this time. So I've read most of the comments, yes. Yeah, I think I've done a lot. Yes, and you have a beautiful smile, and that laugh is everything. I appreciate you so much. The vows of healing matter. Yes, take care of yourself and keep on loving self and keep on connected and keep on doing the needful things. I appreciate you all. So we will continue, okay? Yeah. Um, it's an amazing time, right? The journey of picking flowers and more. But don't forget your basket, right? Nobody is forcing you to. Relax. Let things be in this natural frequency, and you are going to see. Yeah, better solitude than being around the majority. It's fine. It's going. That's going to help you. You just have to be there, and it's true. It's proven that solitude helps a lot. Okay, going into your solitude is going to also shaping your perspective to life and survival. Okay, after solitude, your perspective about survival will change. You realize that so how was I able to survive in the solitude? Actually, your survival in the solitude is that actual thing. Okay. So for solitude to become better, go to the land. Okay. Land, food and skills is very important. More videos are there and more videos will be uploaded. Sometimes I've been repeating the videos. Right now, that's what I'm doing more. Okay. I feel I need to be dropping videos that I dropped before, redrop them, because the messages are not old, they don't age. Being repeated over and over again. And to me, we are in a world where people need to be constantly reminded of the same things. And it's very powerful. Okay. So I've been putting them there on here. Okay. So new videos too will be coming as I get more of the downloads. Okay. This whole 3 hours live stream I've done, if I was to make all videos, I could have generated maybe 10 videos, okay, out of it. But it's all compressed into one on here, which means that we never run out. And the videos are coming timely. My videos are coming timely to you. It's very necessary. It's not a coincidence. Are you getting it? Yes, I love when you repost. It tells me my journey. I've been doing that, and I know people will watch it again. Most know that okay, it is a video that was uploaded earlier, but it's still on here. And if you get them on again, it will appear new. News. There are some things I will say that they will come new again to you. It's there. I appreciate you all for this time. And I appreciate the subscribers, everyone. We are getting more and more on this. So as long as the internet stays, God of the waves, this is my energy right now, and this is my time. A time that is timeless and never fades. It is the internet that will fade, but my words will remain forever. Right? I appreciate you all. We will continue. Okay.